All right, so we're going to start with page 11, and that's face-to-face elementary workbook. Right, at the beginning of page 11, as you can see, exercise 4, and this exercise is asking us to make questions with these words. So we got here an MP3 player Linda has got. So the words are mixed up, so we need to put them in the right order. So, has Linda got an MP3 player? So the first one is done. That's great. Number two, as you can see, has a laptop got Carl. So because it's about have got, so the rule is we're going to start with has, and then we put the subject, which is Carl, and then got, and then a laptop. So we will write it down. Has Carl got laptop? That's it. Has Carl got a laptop? Number three, a camera got have Jack and Lucy. So Jack and Lucy here, it's the subject, it's a plural. So have Jack and Lucy got a camera? That's it. Number three is done. Have Jack and Lucy got a camera? Number four, Linda a mobile got has. So has Linda got a mobile? Has Linda got a mobile? That's it. Number five, has Carl got a DVD player? That's also done. So number six, a mobile Jack and Lucy have got. So as you can see here, H is capital. So this is one way of noticing which word to start with. So have, then we got subject, Jack and Lucy got a mobile. That's it. Have Jack and Lucy got a mobile. So we're good. Number five. So we're moving to number five. Number five is asking us to look at the table in three, then write short answers to the question in four. So we have got the table, which is on page 10, which is on page 10. So as you can see, we've got information about Linda, Carl, and Jack and Lucy. So the first question is, has Linda got an MP3 player? The answer is no, she hasn't. Because if you go to that table and then you look at the Linda MP3 player, it's cross. That's why we say no, she hasn't. Okay. So now we're going to do number four. Has Carl got a laptop? Carl, laptop. There's a cross. So if there's a cross, he hasn't got it. So the question is, has Carl got a laptop? We say no, he hasn't. No, comma, he hasn't, and full stop. Great. Number three, have Jack and Lucy got a camera? So we're going to go there. Jack and Lucy. And as you can see, the camera, it's cross. So they haven't got a camera either. So we're going to write it down. So have Jack and Lucy got a camera? No, they haven't. Okay. Number four, has Linda got a mobile? Has Linda got a mobile? Yes, as you can see here, she has got a mobile because there's a cross on the table. So we're going to say, yes, she has. So when the question was starts with have and has, we should end with has or hasn't or have or haven't, depending on we say yes or no. So here, number four, has Linda got a mobile? Yes, she has. So yes, she has. So one thing here I would like to say, we cannot use has as contraction at the end of the word. Positive has, we cannot use contraction. That would be wrong, guys. So it has to be in full form. For negative, no problem at all. As you can see, negative, we can use a contraction at the end of the answer. No, they haven't. No, he hasn't. But for positive, it has to be written in full form, guys. Number five, has Carl got a DVD player? Carl, DVD player. So DVD player, as you can see, there's a cross. So yes, he has. Has Carl got a DVD player? Yes, he has. That's it. Number six, have Jack and Lucy got a mobile? Have Jack and Lucy got a mobile? As you can see here, Jack and Lucy, they have got mobile. There is a tick. So we're going to go for yes, they have. Have Jack and Lucy got a mobile? Yes, they have. That's it. And that makes us move to 2B now, guys. Yeah. So page 11, 2B. We're going to continue with 2B now, the Browns. Exercise 1. So we need to read about Terry's family. Okay, we'll do that. So as you can see, we got some information about Terry's family. And then write the names on his family tree. Right. Hi, my name is Terry. So this is a guy, Terry. I'm married and my wife's name is Megan. Okay, the Megan is his wife. Good. We've got one son. His name is George. Okay, so this one is son, obviously. So it's going to be George. So we're going to write here George. That's fine. George. George. That's good. His name is George and he's 3 years old. I've got one sister. Okay, so Terry has got a sister, Brenda. Brenda. So they're coming from these guys, right? So Megan. So this sister, that's this woman must be Brenda. So we're gonna write here Brenda, number four. Number four is Brenda. She's married to her husband's name is Nate. Her husband's name is Nate. So this husband, number five, is Nate. There you go, guys. That's it. That's done. They've got two children. As you can see, they've got two children, 7 and 8. Their daughter's name is Tracy. So this girl's name is Tracy. We're going to write it down. Tracy. And she's got a brother called David. So this one is David, guys. There you go. So number 8 is David. Well, my father's name is Arthur. So number 1 is Arthur here. Great. And my mother's name is Shirley. We are a very happy family, I think. So Shirley is the mother. So number 2 is Shirley, as you can see. There you go. That's it. We're good. We're good. Now, we got here number 2. We got here number 2. Fill in the gaps with these words, right? So number 2, exercise 2. We've got the words here, bunch of words. Grandfather, grandchildren, grandparents, grandmother, etc. So we need to fill in the gaps, guys. Looking at the family tree. Right. Number 1, Arthur is Tracy and David's grandfather. That's true. So we got here Arthur and Tracy. Sorry, Arthur. So we've got Tracy and David. They are really grandfather. Okay, as you can see here, from Arthur and Shirley, we got Brenda and Nate. And from Brenda and Nate, we got Tracy and David. So that means Tracy and David, they are grandsons. Grandsons. Brenda and Nate, they are parents. So Arthur and Shirley, they're grandparents. Arthur is grandfather. Shirley is grandmother for Tracy and David. Shirley is there. So when we say there, we're talking about Tracy and David. Tracy and David. So Shirley is their grandmother. Shirley is their grandmother. Terry is there. Terry is there. So we've got Terry here. So we're talking about Tracy and David. Yes, the focus is on Tracy and David, guys. So we need to find the relationship for them, right? And we're talking about the relationship between Terry and Tracy and David. So the relationship is going to be uncle. Terry is going to be uncle for them. Tracy is niece. David is nephew for Terry. And Terry is uncle for them. Right? So Terry is their uncle. Okay, we're going to write uncle. Uncle. So as you can see, uncle is gone. So we can just cross it. And grandmother is gone. Great. Megan is there. Megan is there. So Terry is uncle. So the Megan is going to be aunt for them. So aunt is gone. So we're going to write it aunt here. A-U-N. Right. Number 5. Tracy, David, and George. So we've got here these 3 kids are Arthur and Shirley's. So we've got here 2 boys and 1 girl. So that's going to be grandchildren. Are Arthur and Shirley's grandchildren. That's it. Now we're going to cross it. Grandchildren is gone. Right. Number 6. Tracy is there. Tracy is there. So for Arthur and Shirley, Tracy is their granddaughter. Tracy is a girl, so granddaughter. For Arthur and Shirley, I'm talking about these people now, right? The relationship between them and Tracy, right? So we're going to write here granddaughter. Great. Number 7, David and George, right? David and George, the 2 boys, are there because they're boys. We say grandsons. That's it, grandsons. We're going to cross them out. There you go. And number 8, Tracy and David. So we've got Tracy and David are George's. So the relationship to them. So the relationship will be cousins, obviously. So Tracy and David are George's cousins. The children of brothers and sisters, they are cousins to each other. So we're going to write here cousins. Okay. Number 9, Arthur and Shirley. Arthur and Shirley are his. So George. Arthur and Shirley are his grandparents. That's it. So we can cross out grandparents as well. There you go. And that's it. Now we're going to move to page 11 just to finish 2B. And let's see what we've got there. So as you can see, this family tree of families continuing, Terry's family. And exercise 3 is based on this picture, this family. Look at the picture of Terry's family. Okay, great. Fill in the gaps with the correct names and apostrophe S. Great. So Brenda is George's aunt. So we've got Brenda and George. The relationship between Brenda and George. So Brenda is George's aunt. So Brenda is aunt for George. Now we got here Terry, brother. So as you can see from this information on page 11, Terry has got sister called, look, I've got one sister, Brenda. So Terry is Brenda's brother, right? Terry is saying that he's got one sister, Brenda. So Terry is Brenda's brother. So we're going to have Brenda and apostrophe S. Terry is Brenda's brother. Number 3, Arthur is husband. So obviously Arthur and Shirley, they are husband and wife. So Arthur is Shirley's husband. Arthur is Shirley's husband. There you go. And again, we're doing from this information that we've just done earlier on page 11. Okay, so Arthur and husband is gone. So we've got Arthur and Shirley is done. Terry and Brenda is also done. Okay, now we're going to clear this out. So let me just remove them. Now we've got number 4, Nate, uncle. So we've got here Nate. So Nate is uncle. There's going to be Nate, George's uncle. Nate is George's uncle. So we're going to write it down, guys, here. Nate is George's uncle. Because Terry and Megan, they've got son called George. And obviously Brenda is Terry's sister. Nate is Brenda's husband. So that means George is going to be nephew for them. So Brenda is aunt. Nate is uncle. So Nate is George's uncle. Right. Number 5, George is Megan and son. So George is son for Megan and Terry. So we're going to write it down. George is Megan and Terry's son. That's it. So number 5, as you can see, we are talking about the relationship between Megan, Terry, and George. Right. Number 6, Brenda is Tracy and mother. So we got here Brenda and we got here Tracy. And there's another guy and mother. So Brenda is mother for them. So that would be David. So we're going to write here David's. Right. So Brenda is Tracy and David's mother. Brenda is Tracy and David's mother. Number 7, Arthur. So we're going to remove. So Arthur here, number 7. Arthur is Terry and father. So Arthur is father. So from the information here, we know that they have got one son, Terry, and they got one daughter, Brenda. So Arthur is Terry and Brenda's father. That's it. Now we got here number 8, Tracy and David are Brenda and children. So they're Brenda and Tracy and David, they're children for Brenda and Nate because Nate is Brenda's husband. So here, Tracy and David are Brenda and Nate's children. Apostrophe S. Nate's children. That's it. So exercise 3 is done. We're moving to exercise 4. Exercise 4 is asking us to write apostrophe S in the correct place in the sentence. The first one is done. Look, Shirley, apostrophe S got. I mean, Shirley has got. When we use the contraction form, it would be apostrophe S, but it really means has. Shirley's got 2 children. So Shirley's got 2 children, Terry and Brenda. Number 2, Terry unemployed at the moment. Unemployed is adjective. So that's why we need to have is here. So is we use with apostrophe S. Terry's unemployed at the moment. That means Terry is unemployed. So number two here we can write is because B exercise B is asking us the apostrophe S is it is or has or the possessive in exercise A, right? So number two, Terry is unemployed at the moment. So we're gonna write is here. Number three, Megan is Terry's wife. So here, Terry's Megan is Terry's wife. So this is possessive S. So we're gonna write here the possessive. Number three, the possessive. Number four, she's got a new laptop. So she apostrophe S. She's got a new laptop. So number four here, it means has. She has got a new laptop. Number five, Nate is Brenda's husband. So it will be here Brenda's husband. So here again, possessive, guys. We're gonna write the possessive. Brenda's. That's it. Number six, he a doctor. He a doctor. So here, he's a doctor. So apostrophe S. And apostrophe S means is here. He is a doctor, guys. Right? So number four is done. Now we're moving to exercise five. So exercise five, as you can see, we need to make questions with these words. The words are mixed up, so we need to put them in the right order. Like number one, who is David's aunt? Number two, as you can see, so the capital letter is H. So how many brothers and sisters has Terry got? So we'll write it down. So we need to always write down, guys, when we do the workbook, because it really teaches. You will learn better when you write. So how many brothers and sisters has Terry got? That's it. Number three, Tracy grandfather is and David's who? So who is like who is Tracy and David's grandfather? Who is Tracy and David's grandfather? Number four, children got how many Brenda has? So how many children has Brenda got? Right, write it down. How many? How many children has Brenda got? That's it. Number five, who Terry are? So who are Terry and Brenda's parents? Okay, so who are Terry and Brenda's parents? Who are Terry and Brenda's parents? Number six, have and Shirley grandchildren, how many got Arthur? So it'll be how many grandchildren have Arthur and Shirley got, right? So how many grandchildren have Arthur and Shirley got, right? And number seven, is David who Uncle and Tracy? So who is, okay, so now who is David and Tracy's uncle? So we're asking about one person. So who is David and Tracy's uncle? Number eight, we got how many children have Terry and Megan got? How many children have Terry and Megan got? Okay, so that's it now. We've just put all the questions in the right order. Number five. And number six is asking us to answer the questions in 5A. So we've got the 5A here. We've got the 5A here. The question number one, who is David's aunt? As you can see, the answer is Megan. David's aunt. David, we got here. David's aunt, really, is Megan. Now, how many brothers and sisters has Terry got? So Terry has got only one sister, as we know, Brenda, right? So he has got one sister. So let's make contraction here. He's got one sister, Brenda. Her name is Brenda, right? Number three, who is Tracy and David's grandfather? As you can see here from the picture, Arthur is the grandfather for Tracy and David. So we're just going to write Arthur. Number three, we're just going to write the name Arthur. That's it. Number four, how many children has Brenda got? Brenda has got two children. Brenda has got two children, David and Tracy. So two. So I'm going to hit two children. Two children. Tracy and David. Number five, who are Terry and Brenda's parents? Who are Terry and Brenda's parents? Obviously, Arthur and Shirley. Arthur and Shirley. So we're right here, Arthur and Shirley. Arthur is the father. Shirley is the mother. Number six, how many grandchildren have Arthur and Shirley got? So they have got three grandchildren, George, Tracy, and David. So we're going to write here three grandchildren. Number seven, who is David and Tracy's uncle? David and Tracy's uncle is Terry. So we're going to write here Terry. Okay, the last question. How many children have Terry and Megan got? Terry and Megan, they've got only one boy called George. So one child. And his name is George. That's it, guys. So in this way, we've finished 2B. As you can see, 2C is the new topic. So page 12 is also done. We're going to stop here and we're going to continue with the rest in the next videos, guys. So thanks for your time and have a good one. Bye bye.